All right, hey guys, it's Kevin again out here. Kevin Schmidt, physical therapist, bike fitter out here in Portland, Oregon at Pedal PT. Just want to get on here. We're doing a couple things a little bit differently today. I'm actually using the cinematic style of filming today. I had somebody mention that I probably should do that. So if you guys like it, or maybe you don't like it, I don't know. Maybe you can like or subscribe, I don't know. But anyway, you're getting a clearer view of me. I guess that's maybe a better thing. So today I want to talk about a little bit about lasers a little bit and tracking and ultimately just kind of tissue adaptation. I had somebody reach out to me asking me a little bit about lasers, and you know, most bike fitters that you see out there, you're going to see a knee, and they're going to have this little strap on it, and they're going to have this laser up and down, and basically they make most of the adjustments a lot of times to the cleat, to the saddle, to making sure that the knee tracks in this nice straight line with this laser. How important is that? Well, I guess kind of what I want to do is I want to just kind of bring up a couple of concepts. So number one, we don't move in a straight line. Even as cyclists, where our knees are moving, we're shifting, we're looking around on the bike. Even when we're walking, we're moving. We don't just operate in straight lines. And I think that a lot of times we want to focus on this nice straight line because that's important. But the thing that we don't talk about is we don't talk about what we call tissue adaptation. So tissue adaptation basically says that as we put stress on tissue, the tissue, as it recovers, it will actually get stronger, thicker, and tougher. This is a good thing. So therefore, we don't have to walk in a straight line all the time. We can move and we can jump and we can go laterally side to side, and our tissue will eventually adapt. Now, if we go too far, or we take it and push it too far to those limits, that's oftentimes when injury does happen. But I think the idea of this adaptation, that we don't need the knee to track perfectly every repetition, and guess what? It really doesn't. So my only point of that is that if we are wedging or we're putting things in shoes to modify, to make the knee look as though it's actually in this perfect linear line, a lot of times that doesn't add up to pain relief. It doesn't necessarily add up to more power production. The tissue needs to adapt. This isn't just like an all of a sudden we get the knee lined up and all of a sudden all pain goes away. This is living tissue. So I think that's kind of where I wanted to go with this video more than anything, is just let you guys realize that BikeFit is kind of a game of neutrality. You're trying to get your body in a neutral position as we exercise, and as we use the bike in different manners, we're going to challenge our tissues. That's a good thing. When our tissues recover from that challenge, they get stronger, they get tougher and more durable. If we try to pigeonhole everyone to being so perfect, we might be possibly, this is just an idea, we may possibly be putting people at a disadvantage to not let the tissue adapt in a variety of different planes. This is why oftentimes you'll look at pro cycling, you'll look at someone on the front of the peloton and their knees are completely buckled in. I mean, we are talking massive valgus, doesn't look comfortable, but possibly for those riders, considering their age and their tissue tolerance, they may have worked into that or trained into tolerating that position without causing injury. So we can't just kind of put this kind of optimal laser thing and thinking that is going to change a lot of what we do. We need to let the tissue adapt. If we get the body in a neutral positioning, so for example with the knee, if we get width of stance taken care of, forward, aft taken care of, and rotation of those cleats lined up, most of the time, 90% of the time, you're going to be in a fairly nice neutral position to allow your tissue to adapt. So just kind of want to bring that out there. I think a lot of times people put so much focus. You see every ad for BikeFit out there has these lasers, everything's perfect. My point of the matter is that life is not always straight. Even when we're on the bike, it's not this straight linear pattern. So I don't know if we're kind of chasing our tail, or if we're trying to do this to prove to clients why this BikeFit is necessary or these wedges are necessary, but we need tissue to move around. We don't want to stay in one locked setup because we want that tissue to adapt. The more adaptable our bodies are to stresses and challenges, the better our tissues will be in real life. So I guess that's kind of my point is that don't expect BikeFit to be kind of this automatic immediate change. The tissue still has to change and the tissue has to adapt. So that's kind of where I wanted to go with that. But if you haven't yet and you like this new cinematography style of video, make sure you click like and subscribe. Also, keep those questions coming, guys. It's your questions that keep this channel going. I know I've been a little slack as of late on this, But send me some more questions. I'll make some more videos when we get a good moment to do that. Otherwise, have a great day. Again, Kevin Schmidt, physical therapist, bike fitter out here in Portland, Oregon with Pedal PT. See ya.